if you had allowed, say, the next 5 to 1 week,
Right.
then a lot of things will have unfolded. Then you can ask questions. But you're asking a day after the this thing. There are a lot of consultations that are ongoing and all that.
Right.
I had General S.Y. Bello as the brigade commander. I've forgotten the name of the commissioner of police. We did night inspections. People were sleeping. We would drive around Port Harcourt to make sure that there are no criminals and that all the men we had posted to different locations were in their locations. We did it frequently. I was leading. Brigade commander and police commissioner were at the back. Then we ran into these criminals. They were beating their gong and dancing with guns. I fired my car. They saw me, they started running. Then my man said, "Oh, your wife is in this car. Even though it's a bulletproof car." I stopped. I opened my door. "General, I'm coming. Let me drop my wife." By the time we came back, they had gone. It was about providing services. As governor that time, I never slept. S.Y. Bello sleeps at 5 a.m. and wakes up at 11. By that period, I used to sleep at 3 and wake up at 7. I must be awake at 7 because I have to go to work. We saw it as the responsibility of the governor to provide such services. People shouldn't be running from criminals. Rivers people saw suddenly all those 2-year-old children being kidnapped had stopped, right? Frequent attack by criminals had stopped. It wasn't by magic. It was by providing services. And by the time we were about to leave, we had bought 2 helicopters, which President Goodluck Jonathan seized. By the time we were leaving, we had installed 715 megawatts capacity of gas turbines. We had installed. What was the problem? They were not able to discharge it to Rivers Airport. We wrote to the president to give us the franchise to build or construct distribution substations. He refused. If he did, Port Harcourt would have had regular power supply before we left office. Right. That annoyed me because we already built 28 of those substations.
The substations already.
We already built 28. We were to build more to be able to meet the requirement of the state, but we couldn't. Right? The state remembers all that. We had built primary schools in literally every village. We had built primary schools in literally every village. We had hired 13,200 teachers, man those schools and teach those children. And you won't believe it, when we advertised for those teachers, we had only, out of the 13,000, only 3,000 were teachers or had qualification. The rest were graduates looking for employment.
Right.
Now, when I became governor, the first thing I did was to declare education emergency. I had a friend, what's her name? She was an Italian working with World Bank. I got her to resign to work with me. She was paid nothing. An Italian. She was paid nothing. Going to the bush, going to the different villages where they were kidnapping. Imagine a white woman going to the villages where they were kidnapping just to make her assessment. By the time she came back, she said, "What you thought was the problem, it was worse than
what it is actually worse than it."
You need to declare a state of emergency.
Right.
And you need to hire 9,000 teachers.
Right.
90,000 teachers.
Right.
90,000. I said, "Where would I get the money?" He said, "But you need to start." In fact, she gave me examples of secondary schools. She said, if you went to any secondary school, you see 2 teachers. One is the principal, the other is another teacher. He said the principal, if he read BA history, he taught every arts subject. So he would teach English, literature, government, history, everything else.